She throws the punch. I'm going to block in and block far, and I come up and I do here. Then I'm going to do classical seating, and I hit the groin here. Now, if I'm in a leaning horse this way, I'm going to suck this leg up as I pop her up. Because just like classical seating, I'm having gravity help me. When I do this, come in, I'm still going to have gravity help me. If I'm leaning, I suck this leg in, my weight's going forward, which allows me to pop her up this way. I can go into the neck this way, but it allows me to take that energy and use it to my advantage. And then I do that. So it's 1, 2, and I suck the leg up, pop her up, and here. Boom. Another way of seating, that's a classical seating where I just pick up my feet. But if she's in a left leg, she's going to keep her left leg strong. I can do sort of a half a seat with this. I can just pick up my feet. I'm still using gravity to my advantage. Rather than picking up both feet, I can just pick up one feet. If I'm in that bladed ready position, and then I lift up my feet, I'm going to fall forward. So I use gravity to help me. Just by here, I just hit, put it down, and uppercut. So it's sort of like a half seat. Instead of picking up both feet, I just pick up my front leg. If I'm in that forward position, if my weight's going forward, I pick it up, I'm going to go forward. I don't just pick it up. I pick it up and I rotate it to a 45-degree angle this way here. Gives me lateral stability. It's going to be up, block, and wide. We did this a couple of weeks ago, but I want to point out the seating aspect here. So she's going to throw the punch in here. Obviously, we got block right, block left. It's going to be a combination. I'm going to go up here. I do the classical seating. I just come up in here. But just like as what we were talking about earlier, this is sort of a variation of seating. It's not exactly seating, but I am using gravity when I suck this leg to get energy going this way, just like we're getting kill kinds of grade, very similar. And then I'm going to ride it into here, and then groin shot, knee smash, and grab the other foot. So you get the seating when I make the block, but if I don't do that, I'm going to be a lot slower. Coming into here, having to use muscle and not let gravity help me. But if I'm leaning this way, I pick up my feet, I fall forward. I suck the leg in, and the same thing happens. It just allows me to push off from the back foot a little bit easier. When I did the fighting forms in Indonesia with Bob, when we were doing the forms, the two-set forms, this helped me keep my distance with Bob very close, because if we were to both step, we would separate this way. Much like when we do garote, when I come into here and I do this, and then I'll go to her, you do garote, and then she comes over the top. If I just pivot, now I'm too far away, so I do the same thing. I suck that leg in, undulate in, and then go through. So it's that same principle. So she comes in, I block it, I suck that leg in, that gets my energy going forward. I ride it into here, groin shot, check, then I do a knee smash, and I grab the other leg. I do it on the other side, so it's here, leaning horse, suck it in, get my weight going forward, groin shot, cover, knee smash,